Hello everyone, I'm Harder D, and today we're playing West of Loathing. Last time we just arrested the Stripey Hat gang, brought him to jail. Let's see if we can send another postcard. I'd like to send another postcard. We already sent a postcard today. Hey, heard? Oh yeah, I read through that last time. Apparently you can only send one postcard per time. I'm just gonna slither away. Alrighty, now let's figure out where we're going next. So there's a lot more stuff I found up over here, but we're going to continue on upwards as normal. So we're going to head to Fort Cowardus. Riding. Well, that's not intimidating at all. Bunch of cannons facing towards me. Flags ripped to shit. Nah, I don't need to talk to you. Just like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make cannonade. Yep, that's the saying. I'm pretty sure it is. Fort Cowardus. Alright. You come up to the watchtower and take a look. Nice view from up there. Use your binoculars. You discover the new map location, Snake Spring. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch binoculars in the nearby trash can. So I actually got quite a few of these binoculars, so I'm gonna... you spy an old mansion a ways north of town. You discover a new map location, Old Mission. Mission? Oh, it's Mission, not Mansion. You climb down the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. You climb up the watchtower. You can just barely make it to the entrance to a nearby mine. You discover the new map location, Coal Ridge Mine. Do I have any more of these? No, I do not. Alright, what do we got? Mess hall, administration. We got a tent. We got a healing tent. We got a damage tent. We got a broken cannon. Yikes, this mishap definitely must have got somebody fired. Ooh, a cannonball. An unusually sized cannonball. Why is it unusual? Oof, it's heavy. You got the item Demi Culverin Cannonball. Alright. This sign has the goblin word for toilets on it. The sign says toilet in goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that the goblin uses tent as a toilet. You're not gonna go in there. You're not the boss of me! Okay, maybe they're the boss of me. Why is it written in goblin, though? Oh shit, I clicked on something. Based on the papers and anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to Fort Cowardus nurse. Let's look at the papers. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, and the antibiotics have been discovered. Yet that kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? It looks like it might be important. You gain the item, marching order. Looks at the diagram. There's just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Alright, the cot is soaked with blood. The shelf. This shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies. Render them looted. You gain Army Field Trauma Kit, military grade whiskey. Ooh, a tiny little safe. That's one of the books that I also managed to get, is Safe Cracking. The safe is labeled Controlled Substances. This must be where they store the really effective stuff. Crack the safe. You got a bottle of landinum and smelling salts. That doesn't seem too impressive. This must be the math tent. Math tent? Oh, what about this one? You hear sounds of several goblins snoring inside this tent. Going guns blazing! Oh man, there's a lot of goblins. It'd be a shame if something horrible happened, like raining teeth! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! And down they go! You've heroically defeated the sleeping goblins who were guarding their beds. You gain 30 experience. Head into the tent. Alright. Footlocker is empty. An unlocked footlocker. I guess that means it's just a footer? Oh, open the footer. You unlock the footer. An unlocked footlocker. I guess that makes it just a footer. You gain silver bullets 5 and a full canteen. Footlocker is still locked. Okay. You got silver bullets, full canteen, incinerary bullet, and oh, crap. Footlocker is rusted away to almost nothing. Kick it open. You got silver bullets and smelling salts. Oh, one thing I discovered about the silversmith shop is that you can actually melt down silver bullets into needles, which are used very useful for, you know, picking locks and stuff. So that's one reason why I'm using them. Alright, let's go to the mess hall. Let's see what's inside. Oh, it's a mess, that's for sure. Blah. Blah. Still looks like there's some good mess left. Take some good mess. Bless this mess. You got some military-grade whiskey and hardtack. Woohoo! The cupboard is bare and it's not really a cupboard. A spice rack. Open it. You got the shaker of saltpeter. Little green unlabeled jars. Hopefully this is the stuff the chef was looking for. The stove is beyond cleaning. Well, yeah, I mean, especially if it's Goblin. This was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it is to receive would be a free trip to the dump. I want a free trip. This cabinet is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personnel records in the back of the drawer. Examine them. They're incredibly boring. No, really. I want details. Fine, you read one. Blah, 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 blah. Killed in action. Satisfied? No, another. You read another one. Satisfied? No, another. Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What's wrong with you? I can't get enough. Can't get enough. Woohoo! There's got to be something to this. Yeah. Alright, I was wrong. There was nothing to it. In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's locked to the general's. Requires a needle. Oh, I'm out of needles. And that's why we get silver bullets. Alrighty, well, I guess that's it for now. So now we can head over to the silversmith's house and let's make some needles. Traveling on my ghost horse named Fluffy. So you go over here, help yourself. Make needles. There we go. Make needles, make needles, make needles, make needles, make needles. There we go. That should be enough needles for now. Like I said, I don't really use the silver bullets anyways, and now that my gun is next to useless, there's no point in using silver bullets. I mean, I'm not even sure if silver bullets are used with the gun, but yeah, you never know. Alright, let's run back or walk back into there. Alright, pick the lock. You pick the lock. Go in. Whoa! Whoa, hey, buddy. Practice gun safety. That is not safe. The goblin seated at the desk repeatedly fires his pistol at the pie safe. Get their attention with violence. Ooh. Get their attention. So, what you doing? Shooting pies. Always shooting pies. Could you elaborate on that? Why shooting a pie? Shooting a pie? Yeah. To destroy, obviously. Must destroy a terrible pie. What's wrong with the pie? Bah! A human will never understand. No, really, why shoot a pie? Shut up! I'm so much angry. Keep trying. Look, I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroyed. I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroyed. Destroy a... Huh? Look, oh, even he's getting confused. Look, so many holes in a pie safe. You're winning. A pie is dead. You certain being? Wait here, I'll check. You peek through... Hey! You peek through, you probably shouldn't try to open this pie while that goblin is shooting it. Hooray, you are successful. The pie is overly destroyed being. I doing it? So much doing it. But now what, huh? Now what I shooting? I guess you find another pie? What? There are more pies being? Yes, a world full of pies. Oh no, this violence is never ending. Sorry, being. Not wishing to enable this behavior. No, this is my cross bearing. I must go and continue fighting. Okay. Thanking you. Okay, I wish you good luck against forces of pie. Oh, fuck them. You should leave that hat and gun, having a fresh start. Yes, correct being. I will fighting each pie as if it's the first pie being. You got General Goblin's hat, General Goblin's pistol. General Gobbs strides out the door, jaws clenched, eyes resolute with pie hatred. Well, I guess that's weird. I guess I'm the general now. Yay! There's a single pie inside, shot to pieces. You got the item, lead pie. Well, that's one way of getting a pie. Anything else around here? Anything? Alright, let's check out my new hat. Plus 2 to muscle. Completely useless to me. And still useless. As we know that guns and muscle are completely trash to me. Alright. Well, I guess that's it for this area. Let's head on out to I don't want to go to Railroad Camp. That definitely seems like a place that furthers the plot. Ooh, what do we get? A nearby hissing sound alerts you to the presence of a snake, or at least something that sounds like a snake, which turns out to be a goblin cooking flapjacks on a flat and baking hot rock. The grayish batter sizzles as the goblin pours out some more, and then they look up and give you a surprised look. Hey, what? What a human! Hey, what you doing out here, you? You thieving flapjacks, maybe? Nope! Talk to it. Be calm. I will not jack your flaps. Did I say that wrong? I will not flap your jock jams. To flapping? Please, what are you wanting? Ask for a spatula. Oh, fuck so. The spatula. Wide and flat. I need one. I needing one of it, am? To give you me. To giving will you me. The spatula. Mind giving you? But how is flipping my flapjacks? I could teach you the bean slinger flipping magic. Interesting to hear about it. Okay, we'll trade a spatula for magic lesson. Teach him a lesson. You teach a goblin a simple magical cantrip to flip cooking foods over with a snap of your fingers, and they happily give you the spatula. You got the item. Gulch Goblin Spatula. 10 experience. Cool. That took off. That's why it's so funny to read, because he's speaking a different language. Boop. Tuna cat. What? A tuna cactus? Okay. Oh, dagnabbit. Yikes! Coffee cactus. Oof. Dagnate. Whoa! That's an entire waterfall of snakes. An endless stream of snakes pours out of the hole. Canyon wall. Grab a big one. Grab a handful. Obviously grab a big one. This is a big one? Oh, it's got a lot of HP though. Not enough to stop me. Burr! That's how we make fried snake. You gain 15 XP. You gain item snake liver. The snake doesn't have enough skin for you to even bother pulling out your knife. Alright, let's fight a handful of them. Are they all powerful? Nope. Alright, time to freeze. Oh, that one's not dead. Finish her off. Boom! 40 experience. Snake venom bladder, snake liver. Alright. I'll leave the spring alone. What was the purpose of this place? Let's fight another big one. Maybe something will happen. No, what's this? Grinning skull. Woo, spooky. Bam, motherfucker. And that's how we kill those. Snake liver, 15 experience. Okay, we're not getting anything out of this place. So, yeah, besides more snake stuff and some infinite killings, Butterfield Ranch. Let's head over there. A wave of heat hits you from behind. You turn around to see a hell calf piling up the ground, eyeing you with an ill intent on his dead black demonic eyes. Charge it. Got the jump on him. Oh, I know that Susie likes these. I'm gonna use Rain of Teeth. I like to chew my food before I devour it. And she's gonna finish it off. Victory. You put an unholy fire that animated that unfortunate doggy. You put up the unholy fire that animated that unfortunate doggy. You gain 15 experience. Cow blood, 40 meat. You skin the cow with your trusty knife. You got extra thick leather. Susie covers on a notch in a rifle. Nice job. Butterfield Ranch. Well, here's a cow to kill. You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore the area. Obviously. You got the jump on him. Let's summon Bean Golem. It's so adorable. That's Bean Golem. It deals attacks and draws enemies' attacks towards them. So let's throw out a grinning skull. Smile. Alright, so I'm gonna put this up. I want to see the bean Golem in action. Boop. It deals 11 HP. Deals 1 HP. Oh, don't tell me the bean golem is based off my stuff, because if he's based off of my muscle, well, I don't have any more muscle left. Boom! Right in the face. Victory. You banish that demonic cow from this realm. Get thee hence, little doggy. You gain 15 experience, tainted beefsteak, extra thick leather, and Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Hooray! Yikes! There's rope tied to the fence post. Well, obviously grab the rope. Length of rope. Ooh, good. A haystack. Dig through. You found a needle. Another place that's burned on the ground. Oh, you got the red hot poker. Alright, that makes sense. Ooh, butter churning. Oh, man, I need to stop clicking on shit. You have 5 bottles of cow milk. Make some butter. You got the infernal butter. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Just got a shit ton of infernal. You notice that some words are carved in the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name. Curly. Curly Butterfield. The legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Investigate. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door, you find a map scratched onto the inside of it. It appears to lead to Coal Ridge Mine, just west of where you are right now. There's an inset map of the mine itself, with the big X scrawled beneath 3 strange triangle icons. Curious. You open the door to look at the map. Okay, same thing. There's the barn. To your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now in Golem, an infernal cow spear bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Walk near them. Oh, you gonna die, cow. I like to cook my meat well done. Totally forgot the name of what it would be. Alright, you gain 15 experience. Menu du geode. Susie carves another notch in her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie becomes stronger. Way to go. I'm gonna destroy every single cow here. I mean, 1, it's experience for Susie. 2, it's experience for me. And 3, I like killing. Oh, there's more of them. Let's do some blizzards. Woo! A little bit chilly, ain't it? Bam! Ooh. I got a whiff? I don't like that. Alright, burn you to death. I'm wondering, am I actually clearing the cows out? 30 experience, Mendu Geode, and okay, it doesn't look like I'm actually, it doesn't actually look like I'm, clearing out any of the cows. It still seems to be the same statues. Boom! I mean, this would be a great place if I just wanted to level up Susie for a long period of time. But yeah, the cows ain't going anywhere. The barn door is locked. Requires lockpicking 2. Dang it, I don't have lockpick 2. But we have 458 experience. So let's go to lockpicking, wherever that is. Lockpicking expertise. You require 400. Fantastic. We now can pick a more complicated lock. Let's head on in. Go inside. Oh, we got... Wow, there are a lot of spare churns in here. Ooh, build a crate. Open it up. You got ranch dressing, handful of nails. Well, that seems exciting. Jars of milk, mostly evaporated. Salvage what you can. You managed to gather 3 jars worth. You got an item, tainted milk 3. A haystack, dig through it. And, ooh, a toy box. Open up the old toy box. It's full of toy skeletons. You got an item, toy skeletons. Well, fantastic. Well, that was fun. As I crawl my way out of here. Oh, let's check out the, stuff I got. Toy skeletons. This little group of toy skeletons made somewhat self-referentially out of polished bone. That's a little creepy. Handful of nails. Red hot poker. Deals hot damage instead of physical. Okay. Oh, and the goblin spatula gives them a big enough spatula to place and a place to stand, and will flip the world over. Archimedes. Okay. So this does +4 spell damage. So I'm believing it's a weapon. So right now what I'm equipped with is the rock hammer, because it gives me 8 mysticality So this hot poker, spatula deals you more spell damage, but it'd definitely be better for me to use the other one instead. Alright, Cold Ridge Mine. Let's head over there. You notice a campsite off in the distance that appears to have been very comprehensively trampled to ruin. You discover a new map location, destroyed campsite. Well, let's go there now. Alright, we're headed there anyways. What do we got? Ooh, knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Search it. This knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trash from being stomped on, but you do find a dented can of potted meat though. You also notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see a knife anywhere. That's it, and potted meat. Fantastic. This tent is a real mess. It looks like there was a trample of a whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it though. Oh, more thorough inspection reveals dusty footprints on the tattered canvas. Cows don't typically wear boots. Alright. This campfire has been thoroughly stomped and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. Hey, safety is very important to me. Yikes. You think maybe this used to be a person? Investigate. What a mess. Cows did this to a guy. I reckon so. Judging from these tracks, but, what's wrong? Something about these tracks ain't quite right. What do you mean? They aren't spaced out right. They're uneven. Okay, what does that mean? I'd say either a cow that made these tracks was drunk, or it wasn't a cow that made them. There's cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse. It probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. Follow the tracks. Since you have reason to believe that these tracks may be a fake, you could either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Obviously follow the direction. You follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they stop suddenly. There doesn't seem to be anything interesting nearby. Well, darn. Well, that was, not fun and pointless. Alright, let's head over to the ranch where we were originally planning to go. You find a flyer for dynamite store up north. It's charred to the edges like it's got blown over here by an explosion. You mark the address down on your map. You discover a new map location, Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. Well, let's keep going to where we are. We'll discover that one later. Alrighty, what do we got? We got some plants, we got some rocks, we got a beer cactus. Discovered nothing else. What do we got? Empty thing. Alright, let's dance around. What is that? There's rows of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of fellers who used to work in the mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. Ew. The third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination lock on it. Open the first locker. The locker contains those of mining helmets and a lamp on it and a bottle of Landium. Alright. Open the second locker. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his co-workers played a prank on him where they stuffed him into a locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into a locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both insight and his vengeful, murderous intent. Get ready for a fight! Oh, buddy. Oh, he's got a lot of HP. Well, in that case, time to burn him. We gotta kill this guy. Woo! Bam! Right in his face. Finish him off, girl. There you go. Victory. 15 experience. Skeleton bones. Skull chips. Handful of loose teeth. Hooray! Alright, and open the third locker. There's a combination lock on here, and you don't know the combo. Fortunately, the sort of lockers that they have on work sites for employees put their lunches in are not exactly high security locks. Crack the safe. Nuts. There's nothing inside but a couple empty milk bottles and their discarded paper caps. The caps advertise the Butterfield Dairy with a little logo in the shape of a territory and star presumably marking the dairy location. Food. Yeah, but we've already been there. We got some meat. Ooh, here we can find. We unrefined meat nugget and you gain 28 meats. Yeehaw! That's just an empty thing. What's in here? Whoa, this just opens to a 30-foot shaft. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Sure is dark down there. Climb down. Doesn't seem too dark. That's why I got my thing. Mind this. Unrefined meat nugget and 26 meat. Woohoo! Slide on the ground for safety. Oh, the spot where Curly's toilet notes mentioned. Dig. Weird, there's a compass buried here. Got the item, Curly's compass. Well, that wasn't as useful. Exposed meat vein, mine it. Unrefined meat nugget, gain 33 meat. Unexposed meat nugget, mine it. Gain 29 meat. And what's in here? Unrefined meat nugget times 3. Oh. What's this area? Starting to get a little hazy. You don't like this. I don't know, it seems pretty nice. I kind of like that. You expose an exposed meat vein, throbbing and pulsing. Warm. Reach in. You got unrefined meat nugget. 29 meat. It looks like it's only partially real. Loot it anyway. You got unrefined meat nugget. Ooh, this one's bleeding. Black fluid oozes from the vein. A scabrous mass sits below the floor. Take the fluid. You got unrefined meat nugget. 36 meat. You don't like this one bit. I like those little things. Card is vibrating. Loot it. You got unrefined meat nugget. The slit runs the length of a meat vein. Reach inside. It goes further than you expect. It's warm. Keep going. You're up to a shoulder when you feel a beating heart. Rip it out. Like your enemies, you rip up their hearts. Unrefined meat nugget. 42 meat. You hate this spiral. No, it's not too bad. The cart looks frighteningly normal. Look through it. Got the item. Unrefined meat nugget. 3. Oof, this guy looks like he should have picked better friends. Take the pick. Oh, I got a lot of meat nuggets. Alright. Well, I guess that's all. Huh. I got a weird compass. Whew. Got a weird compass and found a lot of meat. Let's see what this compass does. Curly's compass. This was Curly's Butterfield compass. But that dude must have been always lost because the thing points every which way but north. Examine it. The compass needle is pointing general northwest-ish. Okay. That's it. Well, that wasn't fun. But anyways, I think that's going to be enough for this episode. Like and subscribe to my channel. Definitely ring the notification bell so that way you guys can watch more of me playing this wonderful, hilarious game. And I'll be seeing you next time, so have yourself a great evening. Bye-bye!